Hello students, so today class we are going to proceed irrigation. Okay, so water is necessary for the irrigation of crop and therefore it is integral part of agriculture too. So let us going to discuss in brief about the water importance in the field and how we can irrigate the water into the. So let us discuss introduction. Water is important for proper growth and development of plants. Water is essential because germination of seed does not take place under dry condition. So all the nutrients dissolved in water get transported to each part of the plant. The water, the carryover will be the root. Okay, the root system helps a plant to carry over the water material. Water also protects the crop from both frost and hot air currents. The supply of water to crop at different intervals is called irrigation. If not, a good to depend on rain for water as it is not fully reliable. So we need in a proper irrigation system will ensure timely and adequate water to crop. So this will lead to more yield. Irrigation. So irrigation is the artificial application of water to the land or soil. It is used to assist in the growing of agriculture crop, maintenance of landscape and revegetation of disturbed soil in dry areas and during period of inadequate rainfall. Why we need a water? Okay, so what will be the necessity of irrigation? So insufficient rainfall, uneven distribution of rainfall, improvement of perennial crop and development of agriculture in desert area. So we need and we will implement the process called irrigation. Benefits of irrigation: increase in crop yields, protection from famine, cultivation of superior crop, elimination of mixed cropping, economic development, hydropower generation, domestic and industrial water supply. So these are the benefits of irrigations. Effects of irrigation: rising of water table, formation of marshy land, dampness in weather and loss of valuable lands. Though these will be like effects of irrigation. Source of irrigation. So where we will get this water? So what will be the source? Well, tube well, pond, lake, river, dam and canal are the source of irrigation. So the source of irrigation are based on two types. It can be classified based on the method. Okay, so the first method is traditional method of irrigation and second one is modern method of irrigation. First we discussed about what is traditional method of irrigation. The water available in well, lake and canal is lifted up by different method in different regions for taking it to the field. So here various traditional method we are going to discuss. So for example, well. Okay, well is one of the traditional method, right? See, in well what happened? They will, with the help of the pulley, they will take the water into the well. In our traditional method, we are going to discuss the first one is swing basket method. So swing basket method is nothing but lifting the water with a swing basket. Okay, this is a simple but very energetic method. Here you can see the two people were standing over there, right? The two people hold the basket facing each other. They dip the basket into the surface water and the basket is lifted by swinging it and emptied it into the irrigation channel from which the water flows to the field. So this way the swing basket method. So in this picture you can see the first snap is moat, pulley system. So it is a manual irrigation method. By this method water is directly taken out of well with the help of a pulley and is used to irrigate field. Animal moves and rotate the wheel lead to draw the water from the well tube. In next snap you can see the chain pump. So the chain pump is a type of water pump in which the several circular discs are positioned on an endless chain. One part of the chain dips into the water and the chain runs through a tube slightly bigger than the diameter of the disc. So in this type also we can irrigate the water. Here you can see another type of method is Deckley is a traditional system of irrigation which is mainly seen in rural area. It is done through a manually. The persons had to take out water through a bucket and pour it into the field. This causes a lot of water wastage, and now for water scarcity we cannot depend upon this system. People don't use this method of irrigation too. In olden days, we used this Ragat lever system. So the Ragat system of irrigation requires a large well in which a wheel is used. The wheel is turned by oxen or buffalo or cow to get the water out of the well and then spread out over the crops. In the Ragat system, the oxen were used to make the water flow into the buckets that could then be dumped evenly over the crops. So these are the method which is used in traditional, that is in olden days. Next we discuss about modern method of irrigation. So in this we are going to discuss a sprinkler system. An irrigation sprinkler is a device used to irrigate agricultural crop, lawn, landscape, golf courses and other areas. They are used for cooling and for the control of airborne dust. Sprinkle irrigation is the method of applying water in a controlled manner in ways similar to rainfall. So in the system, perpendicular pipes having rotating nozzles on top are joined to main pipeline at regular intervals. So when water is allowed to flow through the main pipe under pressure with the elbow of a pump, what happens? It sprinkles from the rotating nozzle. It gets sprinkled on the crop as if it is like raining. So sprinkle system is like artificial raining to the crop. So this way we will use the sprinkle system for irrigation. Here you can see an example for sprinkle irrigation. So this way the water sprinkled into the crops. Okay. So this way we will carry the sprinkle irrigation process. Next we see about drip system. In this system the water falls drop by drop just at the position of the root. So it is called drip system. So a drip irrigation is a type of micro irrigation system. What is micro? Small quantity, like small drops that has the potential to save water and nutrients by allowing water to drip slowly to the root of plants, either from above the soil surface or buried below the surface. The goal is to place water directly into the root zone and minimize evaporation. So here you can see the goal is to what? To place the water directly into the root zone and minimize the evaporation. So this way we will use the drip irrigation method. Like even each of the plants will get a drip of water into the soil and evenly the field gets water sufficient quantity. Drip irrigation method, here you can see an example. See, this way the water is getting water from drop by drop. Here you can see from the tube there is placing a drop of water into the particular plant. So this system of irrigation is called drip irrigation.